Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the More Analytics Afternoon Energy Podcast for December 17th going into the 18th. We start off with natural gas. Left a minor bullish reversal below in the day. I said in the post-market podcast on 12/5 that this went out warning of pressure. We came off $1.44.7 from the 528.90 close. And additional levels to be short below from 501.40, 496.60, 490.30, 458.50, and then the trade below 399.50 brought in 153 ticks of pressure before breaking back above here, where I said to get long on a decent penetration above it. So we have now traded up to 411.40. We also left a minor bullish reversal below on the day. A maintained gap lower tomorrow. We'll leave a minor bearish reversal above. Crude oil. I'm not going to go over all the higher time frame stuff. But the failure below 75, 40, 40, 50 weren't a solid pressure. We saw $20.55 of that so far, and a number of other calls on the downside down here. This line I did not have this morning, but the fact that we broke back above this decently now warrants a decent strength. Oh, I didn't go over all these, but I would say that the trade below 56.56 projects this downward 550 minimum, 27 plus maximum. So we only attained $1.67 of that. That's on hold because we broke above this. But if we further break above that formation, which is going to come in at 56.59 to 56.60 through tomorrow, that's going to warrant a decent strength that'll probably last for days, possibly weeks. I said I maintain gap higher. We'll leave a minor bullish reversal below. But we didn't quite see the maintain gap higher, but pretty close to it. I would consider that a minor bullish reversal below. Maintain gap lower, leave a minor bearish reversal above. Decent trade back below this formation right here, which is going to come in at 55.99. -2 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll warn of renewed pressure. The RBOB, a maintain gap higher tomorrow, will leave a minor bullish reversal below. I'm not going to go over the higher time frame stuff in here. The break below 195.17 brought in 27.22 cents of pressure. One of the larger calls I had in here is the trade below 175.63 projects this downward 21 cents minimum, 36 cents plus maximum. We've seen 7.68 cents of that. Like I said, if we leave a maintain gap higher tomorrow, that'll leave a minor bullish reversal below that'll warn of decent strength. We take out this formation right up here, which is kind of a minor formation. That's going to come in at 173.14. -5 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant a decent strength, although we'd like to see a rejection off that first before leaning against it as a long. We get above this higher level right up in here, which is going to come in at 175.83, 175.86 through tomorrow. That'll warrant a more substantial strength. The heating oil, maintain gap higher tomorrow, will leave a minor bullish reversal below. I won't go over all the higher time frame stuff, but the trade below 247.35 brought in, projected this downward 16 cents plus. We've seen 35.16 cents of that so far. A number of other bearish calls in here. However, we broke above this formation right here, which I did not have this morning, but this is now bullish. Decent trade back below where that comes in at 215.14, minus 11 per hour starting at 6 o'clock p.m. That'll warrant decent pressure. The Brent, a maintained gap higher tomorrow, will leave a minor bullish reversal below. I won't go over all the higher time frame stuff. The break below 75.85 brought in $17.13 of pressure. The break below 64.37 brought in 5.65 of pressure. I also said the trade below 61.58 projects this downward $1.30 minimum, $5 plus maximum. We saw $2.86 of that so far. All that's on hold right now because we just broke above this formation right here. If we fail back down below where it's going to come in at 60.10, minus 2 per hour starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll renew bearishness. Decent trade above where that formation above comes in at 61.77 plus 0.5 of a tick per hour. That'll warrant a decent strength, likely for days. Gas oil, a maintained gap higher tomorrow will leave a minor bullish reversal below. This is already bullish, but the break below 75.85 brought in 17.13 of pressure. Trade below 64.37 brought in 5.65 of pressure. Trade below 61.58 projects us downward $1.30 minimum, $5 plus maximum. We saw $2.86 of that so far. Excuse me. I'm going back over the Brent. Sorry about that. We held exhaustion above at 805 and rolled over $200. The trade below 611.75. Said warned of pressure. We saw pressure down to 604, 605. And then I said decent trade above this line will warn a strength. I'm sorry, the trade above 611.75, I said now warns a strength. So we popped above that here, rallied up, pulled back to it here, and rallied further. And I said decent trade above 616.38, minus 35 per hour will warn a continued strength. So we broke above that here and are starting to see some of that strength right now. Should we fell back down below that line decently, that's going to warrant a decent pressure. That's going to come in at 612.91, minus 35 per hour starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The cadence going into tomorrow is the heating oil is the strongest of the three, the crude oil in the middle, and the RBOB, the weakest of the three relative to one another. Hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you on tomorrow's podcast.